what's going on with y'all, man? West Coast Battle Media, we are here. This is the official recap for the Kid Clutch vs. Scheme. This is the first battle drop from the J. Scott event out there in Vegas. Rest in peace to the king. Salute to the king, man. Honoring his legacy, man. Had a lot of battles on the card, man. This is the first one to drop. 1-round battle. It was a nice 1-round battle. I'm not going to front, man. Salute to Jacasso, everybody up over there who had a hand in this. You know what I'm saying? Everybody at Ahat, camera crew, media, everybody over there. Salute to y'all. A lot of controversy with this battle. A lot of things have been said. A lot of things have been mentioned. We're going to break all of that down, man, as well as go ahead and talk about who ultimately won the battle, man. But let's go ahead and talk about it, shall we? So, round one, Kid Clutch. Let's talk about your round, sir. So, Kid Clutch, he had the whole entire the Drop in Tears bar. That was a nice bar. I fuck with that. He had the Wiggins, the Cavs trade. That was a dope line. I fuck with that line. He also had, I think police shootings. Ain't no conviction. Fire. That's real shit, man. That's fire. Then he followed that up with the whole colonization. That was a nice line. The training day. That was dope. The red card. That was flames. Clutch was cooking early in this one, man. He had the whole entire, habitual line crosser. You Mexican, but that was a dope line, man. He also had the whole entire the two straps do rag. That was an okay line. He had the whole entire Beavis. You know what I'm saying? Beavis Butthead reference. That was a nice line. I fuck with that. And he had the whole entire line about verse Drake Vicious. I bring the ratchet out. Y'all remember that shit, man? That was a dope line. I was fucking with that line, man. That line was nice. He had the whole entire I give you the note effect. That shit was fire. That shit was flames. I fuck with that line heavy. Then he had the whole entire letting the 18-year-old look like a big homie, referring to J. Scott. Man, that was another line. I felt like that was a dope line. The way that he flipped that was dope. Then he had the whole entire, a lot of these niggas be the last one to the fade, but the first ones to the camera. God, bro, if y'all didn't feel like that was a crazy line, cool. In my personal opinion, bro, that's a lot of substance in that, bro, because we all know those people who don't never want to put in no work with anything, but they the first one to start bragging about something or be on camera. True or not true as it comes to Scheme. Line was nice. I fuck with the line. Line was nice. So, for Clutch round, you know what I'm saying? He had a very dope round. He had a dope round. I fuck with his round. Let's go ahead and talk about Scheme's round. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about your round, sir. Break it down. So, he had the whole entire sledge shaming bar. I felt that was fire. I thought that was nice. Then he had the whole entire the Walmart customer service. That was another cool line. I like that line. Then he had the whole entire panhandler, you gotta come out the pocket icon. Dope line. I was fucking with that line, man. That line was nice. He had the whole entire the Jalen Rose bar. I thought that line was nice. He had the whole entire 6-inch heels. You be 5'7", playing off the fact that Clutch is a little shorter than everybody else. You know what I'm saying? It's a cool line. I fuck with it. Then he had the whole entire split his hand like. That was nice. That was nice. I fuck with that one. He had the Netflix and Hulu bar. Crazy bar. One ain't working, I switched to the other. That was fire. I fuck with that. He had the whole entire Ciroc in Amsterdam. That was a cool line. I like that line. Then he had the whole entire Golden State. A fucking maker. Had the Steelers Thunder, I think, on Golden State. Fucking fire. That shit was fire. You know what I'm saying? That line was fire. I fuck with that line. You know what I'm saying? Then he had the whole entire don't qualify as a drive-by, it's a booster seat. I feel like that line was cool. A little entertaining line, it was cool. I like that line. I'm not gonna lie. Then he had the whole entire short man. That was another dope line. Then he had the whole entire Romo treatment bar. I felt like that bar was nice right there too. Then he had the whole entire, Cassidy, when Cassidy came out here battling disaster and the whole entire Phillies, the Tampa Bay Rays. That was a nice line. I fuck with that line, man. So all in all, man, his round was dope as well. I feel like both of them had good material in both their rounds. Who I had winning as far as material on material. So there's a couple things that I have to talk about before I even get to who I felt won the battle, because there's a lot of things that were not discussed. I'm gonna discuss it. So he had the whole entire concept of crowd reaction. A lot of people said there was a lot of gas. Vegas was gassing Scheme. Clutch wasn't getting his just due on reaction. So I said, fuck it. Let me go ahead and time this battle and see how long each person rapped for. So Clutch, he rapped for 5 minutes and 20 seconds. 5 minutes and 20 seconds. Of that 5 minutes and 20 seconds, he got 1 minute and 5 seconds worth of crowd reaction. Scheme rapped for 8 minutes and 44 seconds. He got 3 minutes and 23 seconds of crowd reaction. You guys can already see right there with his round being over 3 minutes longer than Clutch's round. All that extra time was in crowd reaction. It wasn't in more material, it wasn't in anything else. This is pure crowd reaction. How I judge crowd reaction is when you say a bar, crowd goes crazy until you get to saying your next bar. That's all the crowd reaction right there. People just talking, going crazy, not letting you go. That's all crowd reaction, bro. And just to keep it real, the fact that you had 3 minutes, almost 3.5 minutes of crowd reaction is wild when you consider the fact that you rapped for almost 9 minutes. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna say, I'm not even here to go ahead and say anybody gassing or anything like that, but y'all cannot sit over there and act like there wasn't something going on in that venue. I mean, we just got to keep it real right now on what was happening. You rap for 8 minutes and 44 seconds, and you got 3 minutes and 23 seconds of crowd reaction. If that's not gas, and the other person got 1 minute, 5 seconds of crowd reaction, and y'all both were saying pretty much equal, nice, dope shit. Like, I'm gonna be real, like, of course y'all had different bars that hit harder than other shit. Some shit was based on substance, some shit was just based on performance or entertainment value. I get that. But you guys cannot sit here and act like there wasn't more reaction going to him, or it was even reaction. It clearly was not even reaction. He got well over 2 minutes more crowd reaction. Do I feel like that played a part in who won or lost the battle? Not really, but kinda. Because I feel like there were a lot of lines that people are counting as haymakers that were given a little too much reaction. Like, there are a couple lines that Scheme, he had in his round where one reaction in particular, I think it was after this Golden State line, 37 seconds worth of reaction? 37 seconds worth of reactions with the Zan. There was crazy reaction on that. Like, there were a lot of times where you just had crazy crowd reaction for 10, 15 seconds, sometimes 30 seconds or more. Like, that adds up in the totality of the battle and shows, I mean, it just shows something, man. Like, you can, maybe it's the way it came off in the building. Maybe y'all saying Clutch, you know, how he was delivering his material in the building wasn't the same as Scheme. Scheme was more entertaining. Scheme was delivering and performing better. But at the same time, bro, when you get to watching this shit on camera, you really get to go ahead and cut out all that BS and go ahead and see it for what it is. And just keeping it real with y'all, I really don't see why there was that much crowd reaction for that round that Scheme had. I'm not saying he didn't have dope shit, not at all. His round was fire. My issue is that you guys are acting like there was no gas in this battle when there clearly was a form of gas in this battle. Whether that be his fault or not, Scheme just up there rapping. It's not his fault. He's not telling somebody to go crazy. But at the same time, when you have battles like this and it's just blatantly obvious that somebody else is just getting clearly more reaction, especially on bars that aren't even really that, I mean, some bars were fire, give it the reaction, but other bars that aren't up to par with that fire bar should not be getting the same kind of reaction, period. I'm just keeping it real. But getting back to who I felt won this battle, I watched this a few times. I feel this battle was done close. I'm not gonna lie, this is hella close. First time I watched it, I felt like, okay, man, Scheme is just cooking right now. I think Scheme won. I had to go back and I'm watching, I'm really getting all the bars and everything. And if you're talking about bar for bar and who had better lyrics, who had the better substance, Clutch, to me, had more substance in his material. And y'all already know how I get down with battle rap, man. Substance for me, that's like the X factor, man. When you have certain things that you can say and it just comes off a certain way, man, and you just give that real feel. I have Clutch edging this. It's not a clear win. I'm just gonna be real right now. If you say Scheme won, it's not clear. Let's be honest right now. This is not a clear win. If you're saying he clearly won, you're going based on crowd reaction, and that's not a way that you give somebody a battle. You give them the battle based on their performance and what they were saying. And if we're going bar for bar, I felt like Clutch did his numbers. I feel like maybe Scheme had maybe a little more entertainment value. But if you're talking about who won the battle, I feel like Clutch won the battle. So that's how I recapped it, man. I had Clutch edging this battle. It's a nice one-round battle. I mean, definitely, if you guys have not checked it out, please go check it out on the Ahat channel. It's a dope battle, dope look, but I just feel like when it comes down to it, bro, you shouldn't be having this much crowd reaction, man. I mean, come on now, y'all. You got one person rapping for almost 5.5 minutes, another person rapping for almost 9 minutes, and the only reason why it went to almost 9 minutes was because y'all gave 3.5. Like, it shouldn't be going down like that for real. Like, this real shit. It shouldn't have went down like that for real. But at the same time, hey, I've been in the building for certain battles before, and I can't tell people how to react because, you know, people be feeling themselves. They be drinking, smoking, whatever, and they just be in they, you know, feeling themselves, and they react accordingly. So, you know, I just wanted to go ahead and break all this stuff down, man, because a lot of shit has been said, and I feel like when it comes down to somebody saying this person won because of crowd reaction, or this person lost because of this, or this person's crying, or they're biased, or they're biased, I'm not biased. I'm just going to go ahead and give y'all the facts. I felt like Clutch edged it. I feel like Scheme maybe had a little more entertainment value, but if I'm just going bar for bar with a one-rounder, I did edge it to Clutch, gave him the edge in this one, 1-0 battle. Salute to everybody over there, Jacasso, Scheme, Kid Clutch, 6'5", I seen you on the screen as well. Everybody who was a part of the making this event happen, Jones, everybody over there, I salute y'all. Definitely a dope way to start off, honoring the King J. Scott, rest in peace to the King. But yeah, man, that's my official recap, man. The Kid Clutch won the battle, edged this one-round battle. But that's it for me, man. West Coast Battle Media. We up out of here, man. Peace.